Hi, everybody. My name is Derdine. Thank you so much for joining me for the yoga flow for today. Go ahead and grab a tie or some sort of strap, makeshift strap, whatever you got, okay? We're going to use it in today's practice. Now, today, it's going to be a little energetic. So, whether you're just waking up or you just need a midday break or maybe just something after work to kind of get your body moving and sweating a little bit, this is going to be for you today. So go ahead and get on your mats, get into a cross-legged seated position, or you can sit as I am if it's not too bad on your knees or ankles. And we're just going to take a few moments just to center and collect ourselves by breathing in through our nose and then breathing out. All right, for that final breath, when you're ready, going to reacquaint ourselves to the room and inhale, raising your arms all the way up. And then exhale, go ahead and bring them down by your side, stretching out the back of your neck. Inhale back up again. And then exhale, arms to the side, chin to chest. Inhale back up. And then exhale back down, stretching out the back of your neck. And then just go ahead and maybe do some neck circles here. You can do full circles or half circles as you move your head from shoulder to shoulder. Continuing to breathe in one direction and then breathe out in the other direction. Nice and slow at your own pace. Waking up our neck here. For this next part, you're going to go ahead and grab whatever that makeshift strap is, and you're going to go ahead and put your arms pretty far apart, your hands pretty far apart on it. But if you've got some pretty good shoulder mobility, then you want to go ahead and move them in closer. And you're just going to bring them over your head and then back down. So exhale down and then inhale as you come up. And if you're finding that this is difficult and you're not able to keep your arms straight, then keep your hands as far apart as possible, maybe at the end of the straps. You just want to keep going this back and forth, moving at your own pace. And for that final one, you're going to go ahead and raise your arms about shoulder length in front of you, keeping your arms straight. And we're just going to do some torso circles here. And you're just going to go around and around, just stretching out your back and stretching out your chest. And even feel free to just really just create like a hunchback, just really curving out that back there. No need to keep the spine straight. We want to get every crevice of our spine and of our shoulders and of our chest. Moving at your own pace. And maybe if you find that you're better off staying in one direction, as I'm doing here, then maybe just keep a static hold there. All right, and go ahead and get rid of that strap. And we're going to come on all fours here and see that your shoulders are aligned with your wrist and that your hips are aligned with your knees. Back nice and neutral. Go ahead and cross your legs. We're going to just dip to the side here, dipping our hips to the side. From left to right, we're just swaying all the way down without having to come all the way down, but this is a bit of a stretch here on your hip area. Great. And then go ahead and bring your hips down to your heels for your child's pose. Stretching out your arms in front of you. Go ahead and inhale coming up. We're going to raise a little heat here with some push-ups, okay? So we're going to go down for the first push-up and come back up. And 2 and 3. And then we're going to go reach back and sit back into our child's pose. And we're going to do this again. Down, down 2, down 3 push-up, and move it on back for child's pose. 2 more sets, guys. Down, down 2, down 3, move your bum back to your heels, and then the last one, push up 1 and 2 and 3. Go ahead and rest back into child's pose for a few breaths, just building up a little bit of heat here as we get this practice going. Now, and if you'd like, you can go ahead and bring your hands in the back of you, interlace your fingers, and then just reach your arms over your head or as far as they can go back, just stretching our arms and our shoulders here. Continuing to breathe in and out. And then go ahead and come up into a prop position. Going to do a little bit of core work for this next set. So again, tabletop position. And then when you're ready, about your hip width apart, go ahead and raise your knees off the floor. And this is a table plank. And we're here for several breaths. Engaging your core. Pressing your hands firmly into the mat. If you need to bring your knees down, no biggie. Go ahead and bring your knees down. And then you can come back and join us if you'd like. Focusing on your breath. And then curling your feet up and coming up into a downward facing dog. Alternating, bending your knees here, left to right, shake it on out. Hips up and high. Keeping your back nice and long, hands planted firmly into the ground. And just stretching on out here, letting your neck relax in between your hands. Go ahead and step forward, having both feet meet the hands. And coming into your standing forward fold where your chest meets your quads, feel free to have a micro bend here. You can place your hands around your ankles to kind of pull you through, maybe playing a little peekaboo with yourself. Just relax here. Go ahead and bend that left knee, right hand comes up, opening your chest up to the right side of the room. Exhale back down, and then inhale, lifting up to the left. Right knee pops out. And then when you're ready, exhale back down again. And then slowly come up, rise to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. And we're standing here at the top of our mats. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the first pose for this ladder sequence, which is going to be a high lunge. So first we're going to begin with arms over our head. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and bring it down for your standing forward fold. Right foot steps back for your high lunge, bending into that front leg, hands rise. And once you feel pretty stable here, you can be at the balls of that back foot, by the way. You're going to go ahead and do some arm circles here. We're going to do about 4 to 5, going frontwards. And then when we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and reverse it. Show that other direction some love. A couple more here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that right foot to meet the left foot, rise to standing. And then exhale back down, getting ready to add on pose number 2. Step back for that high lunge, standing at the balls of your feet. And then we're going to go ahead and turn or shift our body to the long side of the mat, hips and toes to the long side of the mat, bending into that front knee. Leaning right into that warrior 2. Nice. Gonna get ready to do some dynamic movements. We're gonna straighten that leg and then bend it back down. Straighten and bend. This is totally optional. This is just if you're looking for a challenge or a little bit of sweat movement. You're going to exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale back down, cartwheel your hands down, shifting your body to the front, feet meet the left, inhale, rise to standing, exhale back down, exhale, and then you're going to right foot steps back out, coming up for that high lunge. That back foot is resting on the balls of your feet. Bring your arms up, preparing for our next exhalation where we're going to turn our body and toes to the long side of the mat for warrior two, bending into that left knee. And then we're going to swing our right hand to cascade over our heads, left arm resting on top of our thigh for extended side angle. And feel free to do some more shoulder rotations here. A couple more. And on your next exhalation, go ahead and shift your body back to forward. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale back down for your standing forward fold. Right foot steps back out. We're going to add pose number 4 for your high lunge. Exhale on your next exhalation, coming and find your warrior 2. On your next exhalation, find your extended side angle, reaching through the right fingertips. And then on your next exhalation, go ahead and bring that right knee down. Find a twist here. Right hand reaches for the outside of that left thigh. And lean into that left hip. Option to grab that left foot to stretch out your right quad. Total option, not necessary. But if this is something you're going to do, for stability, you can place your right hand onto the floor right next to your foot. Making sure to breathe through any tension that you're feeling here. And then when you're ready, exhale, release. Go ahead and bring both feet together. And now we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Yay, we completed one side. So stepping back for your high lunge, you know the drill. But now we're doing on the left side, coming up on the balls of your feet. And we're here for several breaths. This is where we're holding. Rotating that shoulder, going forward. Breathing in as you come up and breathing out as you come down. And then we're going to reverse the direction the other way. On your next exhalation, go ahead and bring both feet together. And then get ready to go rise to standing. And then exhale back down to get ready to add to the second pose for this ladder. So stepping back for high lunge. Coming up again. And we're going to shift our body to the long side of the mat, toes and hips as best as you can, toes and hips pointing towards the long side of the mat. Bending into that right knee, looking forward at that right hand. And dynamic movement is total option here. If you're looking at a little heat or energy, a little bit of sweat here. Inhale coming up, exhale coming down. Inhale back up, and exhale down. Awesome. Inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up, yes y'all, exhale down, again, inhale up, exhale down, and cartwheel your hands, feet meet together, inhale, rise to standing, and then exhale back down again, fingertips towards the mat. And let's add on for pose 3, stepping back for our high lunge, left foot steps back. On your next exhalation, go ahead and come down into your warrior 2. And then we're going to prepare to come into an extended side angle, right hand, right forearm, resting on that right leg, Go ahead and do some shoulder rotations if you'd like, at your own pace. Breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you go down. Bringing both feet together. When you're ready, inhale coming all the way up, and then release back down, getting ready to add on pose number 4. Stepping back for that high lunge. Inhale up. On your next exhalation, go ahead and turn your body so that you are into Warrior Two. On your next exhalation, find your extended side angle. And then on your next exhalation, find your Warrior One floor of a twist. Left foot comes down. And move your hips into that right hip area. And again, you can stay there or you can attempt to grab that back foot using your left hand on the floor for stability. Find a bit of a twist here. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, imagine it going towards any area in the tension of your hip area, maybe, or anywhere on your leg. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release your knees down to the floor, crossing your legs behind you, bringing your butt down, and then bringing your legs in front of you. Ooh, y'all. Yes, we are at the end. Go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. And we're going to do a happy baby here. So you're going to grab any part of your leg, your foot. You're just going to rock it back and forth. And feel free to play around in this pose. If you can't grab your big toe or your foot, just place your hands on maybe on your shin. And as playing around, you're just going to stretch one leg out, stretch both legs out. We're just kind of massaging our spine here. And we did a lot of leg stuff. So we're just stretching it all out here, breaking up any tension as we're getting ready to end our practice. Go ahead and release your feet down to the mat, and then bring the soles of your feet together so your knees open up like a book. This is really great for your hips. Just kind of think of it like a reclined butterfly. If this is too much for you, like you're feeling some tension on your back, just move your feet away from your body. Wherever you are, just relax, letting your whole body melt onto the mat. Feeling your breath, listening to the sounds of your breath as it's moving through any tension in your body. Slowly waking ourselves up, reacquainting ourselves to the spot. Or you can just continue laying on your mat. But I'm going to go ahead and come back up into a seated position. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And I really want to thank you for joining me on this lovely flow. The light in me honors the light in you. Peace and love, y'all. Take care.